Hello, guys. Sovereign Jane Jenkins here. So, I'm the author of P Policy. It's about setting boundaries and maintaining self respect. It's a self help book to elevate the consciousness of young women in society now. So, I just want to talk about an aspect of this book. The reason why this book exists is because of post traumatic growth disorder. Yes, two things can exist at the same time. You see, after you've been traumatized, you have to make a decision. You can either stay in that traumatized state and mentality, or you can choose personal growth and development. And the post traumatic growth disorder is the state of growth and development instead of victimization and victimhood. So, this book exists because I chose post traumatic growth disorder. Every year after I was traumatized in my adulthood, I set up big goals for myself and I would hit that goal, hit that goal, hit that goal. So 2 years ago, I set the goal to write a book and become an author. So I hit that goal. This year, volume two is coming out, and that's not necessarily the big goal that I have for this year, but it is a goal because that means I have a 2 volume series as a first time author with under 2 years time. So hey, I take a win. A win is a win, but I'm gonna backtrack. If you have gone through trauma, you can choose to stay in that traumatized state, or you can choose to figure out a way to grow out of that and become the best version of yourself and choose to grow and become that superhero version of yourself, that superhuman that is waiting to be unleashed from inside you. You have a choice. You don't have to be miserable. You don't have to stay sad. You don't have to cry every day on your pillow. You do not have to allow people to come into your life and continuously trigger you and traumatize you. You can choose to get better friends. You can choose to hang around better people. You can choose to be in better environments. You can choose to shut doors on family members. You can choose to close and shut down situations that were not serving you. You can end relationships that were draining you and taking all of your energy and your emotional bandwidth. You can choose to grow instead of be traumatized. And that is the point of it all. At the end of the day, people will suck your energy dry if you let them. And if you're so busy in victimhood, you don't even realize the people that's doing that because you can't control your emotions. You're emotionally blinded by the trauma that happened. So you can't see people's intentions who are around you that might be manipulating you in the way that stunts your growth instead of helping you grow along and grow through that trauma. So it is your job to heal. It is your job to get unstuck. It is your job to choose better environments, choose better books, choose better places, choose better people, choose better family members, choose to live a life that is worth living. Only you can make that decision. You can't put that in anybody else's hands. So, this is now a living representation of my choice to grow instead of the choice to be traumatized. This is it. This is it for me. This is my testimony. This is my journey. I'm no longer ashamed of it. I'm happy for it because it helped me grow. It helped me dream. It helped me thrive. And you can do the same thing if you want to. And there are levels to trauma. Like some trauma keeps you stuck for years and years and years. Other trauma, you can talk yourself and brainwash yourself out of in time. But it's a skill and it takes a little bit of time and it takes a little bit of wisdom. So you have to read, you have to get knowledge, you have to get into some type of spiritual growth avenue. It doesn't have to be religion. It could be you choosing to read a certain set of books. It could be you choosing to go on a spiritual growth journey. I chose to travel. Like I went abroad. I went abroad alone. I went to Germany. I went to Spain. I went to so many places. I went to Switzerland. I went to Neuschwanstein, to Auschwitz, the concentration camps. I did a lot in my time. So I chose not to stay stuck. And excuse me, I didn't go to Auschwitz. I went to Dachau concentration camp. And it was there that I realized that my life really wasn't that bad. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been to where my life ended and was snuffed out at the hands of a dictator. That's not where we are today. So, P Policy, a self help inner journey and a coming of age book to elevate the consciousness of young women at large. Now, this book is real raw, relevant to today, and it does have some elements of love triangles and twisted love affairs and unexpected love connections and some going back into the past and reaching back in order to see where that person is or where that person was sitting relative to that time period later on. So it is an amazing story, guys. I put my heart, my soul, and my spirit into this book, and some people get a lot out of it, and I've gotten a lot of great feedback on it. People have said that they got a lot of wisdom out of this book, and that was my goal. It's wisdom, it's growth, it's development, it's elevation, it's rising up. That is the point of it all. So if that's what you're interested in, get the book, guys. It is an amazing, amazing testimony, an amazing, amazing story. And I'm thankful that I went through it, because had I not gone through it, I wouldn't have the physical representation of that trauma and manifested in a positive way today. So, yeah, post-traumatic growth disorder. Look it up and choose to grow instead of staying traumatized. Sovereign Jane Jenkins,